So you want to go to Notre Dame? Well, we think that's great. So we decided to share with you the story of our classes of 2019 and 2020 and what they did to get admitted to the University of Notre Dame.
Go Irish!
This is Jeanne Rodriguez from Lawrence, Massachusetts. Jeanne was one of the thousands of high school seniors from around the world who apply to Notre Dame each year. Most recently, 19,505 high school seniors applied to the university, and we enrolled 2,040 students to make up Notre Dame's class of 2020. 54% of the class are male, 46% are female, and 80% are Catholic. They come from 1,386 high schools. 46% attended a public high school, 42% attended a Catholic high school, and 12% attended a private or charter school. 10% are the first in their family to go to college, just like Jeanne. And 26% are U.S. students of color. Meet Tong Lu, who hails from Beijing, China. Tong, like many of his classmates, speaks multiple languages. His are Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Latin. Tong's classmates in the class of 2019 hail from 51 countries around the world. Together, they speak 35 languages. The average distance traveled to campus from home is 750 miles, making Notre Dame one of the most national schools in America. Please don't tell this to Tong. His commute home to Beijing is 6,620 miles. Now, it's important to know that you must excel in the classroom if you plan to apply to Notre Dame. The university's class of 2020 is the most academically accomplished to have ever been admitted. Meet Mary Grace Henry from Harrison, New York. Mary Grace finished in the top 1% of her high school class at Mount Carmel High School, just like 34% of her classmates at Notre Dame. 75% of the class of 2019 finished in the top 5%, and 90% finished in the top 10%. The median ACT score for Notre Dame's class of 2020 was 34, and their median SAT score was 1510. The profile of the typical admitted Notre Dame student places them among the top 1% in the nation in their high school class performance and/or national test scores. Yet keep this in mind. National testing scores are only one factor in the selection process at the University of Notre Dame. We place more emphasis on attributes such as exceptional records of intellectual drive, leadership, service, entrepreneurship, and creative talents. To show you we are serious about this, just 1/3 of the students ranked first or second in their high school class, the valedictorians and salutatorians who applied to Notre Dame's class of 2020, were admitted. Here's what a typical admitted student to the University of Notre Dame is engaged in outside of the classroom and in their communities. 6% are their student body or class president, just like Zoe Sowski from Stamford, Connecticut. Zoe was class president, sang in the choir, was a member of the drama club, wrote for the school newspaper, and cared for Alzheimer's patients, to name just a few things she did outside the classroom. 92% participate in community service, 53% are involved in music, drama, fine arts, or dance, 45% captain a varsity sport, and 35% led a student organization in school. One of the enduring characteristics of every Notre Dame class is family, as in the Notre Dame family. 22% of the class of 2020 hail from families where a parent is a Notre Dame alum. That's almost twice the average of what you would find at the top 20 most selective private universities in America. 16% of the class have a sibling who attended or are currently attending Notre Dame, just like Abraham Drever from Lincoln, Nebraska. Abraham's sister Mary is a member of Notre Dame's class of 2017. A college education is a significant investment, so it's important to note that Notre Dame is need-blind when it comes to the admission process, and is just one of 62 universities in the nation that guarantees to meet the full demonstrated financial need of each student. That means students are accepted based on their academic and personal record of achievement, not their financial circumstances. Meet Malik Kony from Los Angeles, California. He's one of nearly 48% of the class of 2019 who received some form of financial assistance to cover their costs of attendance. Malik and his classmates received an average need-based scholarship of $37,300. So what does this all mean? If you want to go to Notre Dame, you too have to excel in the classroom, at home, and in the community, just like the classes of 2019 and 2020.